Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the Weekly Skeem podcast. It's your host, your man, Mansa Musa Jr., and I got my co-host.
Oh, Antoinette Gio.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Messing up, whatever. But how y'all doing? Welcome to our episode that we're a little laid back and chilled on. It's called Quarantine Slumber Party.
I guess you came up with that idea.
Shit,
Captain Amazing.
So you see them boxing gloves in there, right? So what we're saying right now is what
what are you learning about your significant other while being stuck in the house with them?
But this has to do this has to do with children too. So give it that. The children are involved in it too. If you have children or if you have a significant other, so how has it been going with you being strapped in the house with them continuously? Mine.
So we're going to go back and forth on this one.
Mine is kind of crazy.
Do you like being home with me all day?
No. Well, listen, first things are in order.
What? No.
First things in order. The Weekly Skeem podcast is on all platforms. You type in the Weekly Skeem podcast in Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Facebook, we actually have a like page and we have a group page. So just put the Weekly Skeem podcast in there and it will take you to where you need to go and just like, share, the video and, what I'm saying, and subscribe to us.
Don't share too much. I ain't got no.
And make sure you hit the notification bell when you're on YouTube so you can be alerted when we come on or upload a video. Okay, so ask your question again.
I said, do you enjoy staying home with me all day? Now, mind you, I'm not on quarantine. Well, I kind of technically am because I work from home already. So I'm already home, but not chilling and not have anything to do because my work shut down. So that's number one. Everybody needs to know that.
Okay, well, me, they straight shut me out. So I got to be stuck home and I got to do certain things that, I don't like to do.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what those certain things are that you do that you don't like to do.
Well, not
Betsy?
what I don't like to do.
Betsy?
But what being stuck with you 24/7
is the best thing in the world. All right, let's go. Let's start. Go ahead. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna tell you what goes on with you, and then I'm gonna say we'll do what gets on our nerves with each other, and then we'll go to the children. Okay, so what kills me with you, I'm gonna tell you right now, is your anxiety. Constantly being around, like you constantly switch up things continuously on me. You ask me to do one thing, and then you turn around, you ask me to do 10 more things, and I haven't even got done the first thing.
All right, is this where I get to defend myself?
Oh, you can defend yourself. This is an open forum. Hey, Juddy, what's up with you?
Juddy! Okay, so why am I so stressed? I have a very extremely stressful job, and I have ADHD, terrible. And it's hard enough for me to fight myself in my own brain, let alone have to deal with these jerk-offs that I have to deal with to make a check. And I'm very stressful.
So
stressed.
Okay, so when you get stressed out, that makes you want to make me do a lot of things?
No, I get aggravated because I'm working and I see you just chilling, sitting on your ass, and I want to get you to do things, so I feel like you're doing things like I'm doing.
Well, it ain't my fault. Don't get upset.
I'm just giving you an honest answer.
Okay, but it's not my fault though.
Pop your collar. Put one up for the good guys. Okay, so my stress is what drives you nuts.
Your anxiety.
I'm
your anxiety.
What's the difference between anxiety and stress?
Well, anxiety will cause stress.
True.
But anxiety brings on the stress. Okay, so what about me on your list? Because I know you have a list over there. Up here we go. A list.
I wrote a list so I didn't forget anything.
Don't you love it how I make it where you can't even see it on the screen when you put the paper up? I love it.
One thing that I realized about you is that you have a lot more wardrobe changes than I thought. And you change your underwear a lot.
I change my underwear once a day.
No, you change
twice.
yeah, exactly, twice a day. Like literally.
Yeah, because you gotta get a shower in the morning and you get a shower at night.
I don't know, but I get one bath a day. I don't need to wash
okay,
myself that much.
But me personally, that's me personally, and that's something that I like to do, and I was taught to do and told to do, so I do it.
Well, let me just give you like a side note. Like I was washing his clothes like every other day. It drove me so crazy. Like I went on this shopping spree and bought him like 10 bags of underwear so that basically he doesn't run out, so I don't have to do laundry. So I made my life easier.
Yo, that's crazy.
I did.
That's just why you do it?
Yeah, that's why I did it. Because I was like, bullshit, man. I ain't going to have to do this hamper every 2 days. So his ass has underwear to change 8 times a day. So that's why I got you all those pairs of underwear. Those nice ones. Those breathable. To protect.
Some are breathable. some have the breathable thing. And
I wouldn't know about that. My balls don't.
But so that right there, the wardrobe, because you don't like to have to wash the clothes? No. Like faster?
Yeah, I don't have to like to wash the clothes faster because before you were like blessed with numerous packs of wife beaters and underwear. Like I was doing laundry like all the time. Like I felt like I was in a damn prison and I was like in charge of the laundry because that's all I did was laundry. Like I'd have 2 pieces of my shit and the rest of it would be yours. Like holy nonsense.
And then
he's a very clean man. I can appreciate that.
Jody said that was smart.
Yeah, Jody, hell yeah, girl.
Okay, so
I gotta worry about that shit for a week.
Because mine's off of the top of the dome. I'm just saying like with stuff. But some of the stuff that I can't, some of the stuff that works my nerves with you, sometimes it's just a personal thing with me. So it's always isn't just you. So you have to look at it from that point of view.
So you mean that you're just being moody?
Yeah, I get moody.
Oh,
but it's not your, but it's not your turn. It's not your turn.
But thank you, dear Jesus, you admitted it.
It's not your turn. It's my turn. Okay.
He just admitted it.
Now the second thing that works my nerves with you is that you get an attitude when I don't want to talk to you 24/7. Okay, now when you want to talk to me continuously and I don't want to do it, you know what it is? You're 155 smoke breaks, and I don't smoke.
That is bullshit. I got too much to do one day to sit here and bullshit with you all day.
No, I'm telling you, your smoke breaks. You want me to go out there? You want to come out there with me? Yes, Mary, tell me. You know I don't want to do it.
Well, yes, because sometimes you miss being in the office and being able to go out with coworkers and bullshit and talk shop. So yes, I do ask you to come. I do. Forgive me.
Yeah, how do you feel when I don't?
I sit out there and play with my phone, and I just keep pushing.
Yeah. So how's it going with your smoking?
It's going very bad. It's going extremely bad. I was told that if I actually put my butts out in a coffee container filled with water, that every single time I went to get a cigarette, I had to take in all that nastiness in that can, and that eventually my brain would associate smoking a cigarette with the nasty, reeky smell that I had in that can, and my brain would stop smoking. But yo, that container is jam-packed. Like I think I gotta put cat shit in it or something, because I'll tell you what, it does not deter me from wanting to smoke a cigarette.
Yo, listen,
it's so rank.
It's a coffee can, right? Yo, last time I seen her when I was out there, it was like halfway. Yo, they got cigarette butts sticking its ass ends out of it. I'm like, yo, how much did you smoke? Like, what did you smoke? Like 17 packs?
A lot. I literally was on the patch, and I was on step 1 for so long just to get myself to slow down smoking that they won't approve me for the patch anymore because they said my ass should quit smoking. That's the God's honest truth.
You were on step 1 for like 2 years.
I was on step 1 for like 2 years. I was. That's why my insurance company.
That doctor and then insurance company was like, man, what the hell?
They won't pay for the patch anymore.
Man,
they
like,
said, your ass is on step 1 too long.
What did Jenny say? She said, not to get personal, but I have had 3 major relationships and they all change draws that much. Morning for the day. You said morning
for the day and at night before bed. I think it's the balls we don't have to get. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It is.
That's what I was thinking. They gotta let their balls breathe. Cause I don't know. I don't have balls. I mean, I have balls, and I will pop this collar on that ass.
What are you talking
But
about?
I don't
You
have
balls?
the ones that hang
You
and
do
need
not
to breathe.
You do not have testicles. What are you talking
I just said
about?
that I have balls, meaning I will speak my mind, but I don't have balls that hang from my.
Oh, you speak your mind. So you're saying you but most people don't have the testicular fortitude. You know what that means?
No, I was born turning with an I, not with a Y. I do not have ball sack. If anyone's wondering, no.
I wouldn't be with you for that ball sack.
If I did, I would whip them around, and smack you in the face with them.
Like the ones that be on those big giant trucks that be sagging and dragging on the back of trucks.
I would.
Yeah.
I would catch a lot of enjoyment with that. Okay, go ahead. Next time. Oh wait, is it my turn?
No, you gotta read. Jody left a comment on there.
Oh, I saw that about carrying the cigarette, but nah.
You gotta read the whole comment.
You know what I did? I stopped for a year, put a cigarette, and carry the butt around with you until you get annoyed by the smell. Juddy, you don't understand. My mom's little remedy was to actually take a container, stick your cigarette butts in there, and the smell would become so rank she would put it on her flowers and kill any kind of bugs that were eating it. And it worked. And for some reason, this smell was so disgusting, I could never put it on my plants. But right now, I have a container just full of butts and water, and I take the biggest whiff. Sometimes I take 2 and 3 whiffs, but that just makes me sit out there longer and smoke.
But your nose, I told you. You were like, my nose.
It still hurts from when I had the coronavirus.
I said, why are you sticking your nose all the way in a can? I said, if something, the way a cigarette smells, you should be able to smell that from afar. You don't got to stick your nose all the way in the can.
Well, I thought it would help. Maybe if I got a real good
Yeah, you're just taking it to the extreme with that.
I'm trying to quit smoking. Pack a day is a bad habit, but I think it keeps me looking young. It's kind of like embalming fluid keeps blowing up.
We have boobs, and as soon as we get a chance to take the bra off, we just jump and take it off. Boobs, sweat.
Girl, I don't know what you worried about, bra. I work from home. Girls run free. All day long, you got to worry about no boob sweat. They run free. Saggy, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, we in a quarantine slumber party talking about some bullshit.
The quarantine slumber party.
Okay.
All right, wait, it's my turn.
What's your turn? That's what I'm about to say. Go ahead. Hit me with what else you got. You better not do it.
There's Spencer James on the floor. He is about to get rowdy.
Spencer James, you better not do it.
Come here, Pops. I don't know if he'll do my little trick, but usually I can tap on my shoulder and say, come here, parrot. And he'll jump on my shoulder like a parrot. Okay, the next thing that gets on my nerves is I feel like you should follow a honey to-do list because you have all this free time. So you should be out there checking to see why my lawnmower doesn't work. So in my free time, I can mow the lawn. Or you should be running the vacuum. Or if you smell Spencer James's litter box smells terrible because of his ass problems, clean it and don't light a candle. And I just feel like because I'm constantly doing something, you have to constantly doing something. So I guess that might be a personal problem.
Yeah, I think that's a personal problem because at the end of the day, you can say all those things and I could do them probably within an hour and it will probably take you all day to do.
It will.
And I think every man that has a thing has a honey to-do list and they don't like it. And your honey to-do list,
I wish
I had an example so I could show people.
Let me tell you about my honey to-do list.
It's
when
like
my
this
ass
long
was
and I'm
out
not lying.
for 2 months because I had to get surgery, okay, I restored 6 pieces of furniture, the whole entire backyard. Every day for 2 weeks, I was digging dirt. I threw 60 bags of mulch back there, replanted all my flowers, painted the house, painted this whole entire downstairs, upstairs, fixed all that. Tell me I was not grinding when I was out on surgery. I finished all those pieces of furniture. My honey do list got done.
But why are you acting like you did it by yourself though?
I did do it by myself.
No, you did.
You didn't restore any furniture with me.
What?
What did you do? Wait a minute. I do have a very short attention span. Dear God, forgive me. That's why I wrote all that. What did you do? What furniture did you do?
Yeah, do you see everybody? Do you see these boxing gloves? That's why they're in there and it's a ring. Because me and her about to get into it.
No, you don't even, because every day for 2 weeks, I was the one out there flipping that dirt, turning it around, flipping that dirt, turning it around. You were not out there doing it.
How
you were
did all those bags get back there?
Oh, he did.
I went and got them.
60 bags from Home Depot on the truck, loaded them back, and then had to carry them all the way back there. He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay.
You did.
I painted all downstairs. You do it.
You bullshit. This whole entire thing was my office. I put, because the girls were coming from Florida. I did every single hole. I painted every single piece of trim. I shampooed the carpet. I painted over there. I painted the hallway. Don't even make me go in the garage and get these paint buckets that I bought. And I have receipts.
But what does that have to do with it?
Because it'll show you.
They ain't showing it.
Don't make me take this camera and show you every story.
My goodness.
I have a video. I have a photo album. I did 2 dressers. I did a gentleman's chest. I did a chair.
I didn't say because that's what you like to do on your free time. I didn't say that I did all the furniture. I helped with that.
Well,
I didn't do it.
A lot of things that helped was the fact that I was on pain medication. I thought I was Superwoman.
Yeah, hell with all that.
I want to be part of the epidemic.
No, but this is what I want to talk about. How are you going to put stuff on there saying that you don't like when I'm sitting around? But I'm never sitting around. I'm always doing something. And I cleaned a cat litter box. Okay, I do that. That's a normal routine chore for me.
So all day
which
long,
was made mine
so
by
all
you.
day long, you're not sitting. You're playing on your phone, doing stuff for your. Now, don't get me wrong. That's one thing I noticed about you: how hard it is to get your thumbnails up and run this stuff. I could never do it. But you mean to tell me you're moving all day long?
What do you mean? Like moving, like physically? That's like me trying to compare your job to me doing a job in a warehouse. It's still work. It's
I
still
take
work.
it as work. I think this is a lot harder than what I do.
Regular work, and this shit is hard as hell.
I will give that to you.
Yo, anybody that has a podcast, listen to me.
It's intense.
I never knew.
It's intense.
And I know what it entails. And I'm about to whoop Spencer James' ass because he looks like he wants to jump up there where all this equipment is and start busting up stuff. You're getting on my nerves.
Speaking of, we're going to talk about Spencer.
Get out of here. Come
here.
Go.
He's being frisky because he sees us. We're his humans.
Yeah, but I do a lot of stuff that you said on there that I do it. And I think that you're making this up.
I think that you dedicate a lot of your time to your podcast and I think that you should, because I get anxiety just looking at the things I got anxiety just looking at what you had to do to tell people you were going to be on. So I know this is a job, so I ain't going to talk shit. Next, moving right along. You know what? One thing I really like about you being home, I like watching your hair grow because it reminds me of a chia pet, and it like looks all froey. And I just feel like if I got some like scissors, I could like cut it all off and take it off like a helmet and wear it. I love that. I do.
What? You could cut it and so you're trying to say you think
I love when you go to the barbershop, you can cut it off and it just stays like a big piece. Like white people have shit go all over the place. But I just like
y'all shit is messy. Y'all should be all over the place.
I do.
It does. It's really messy.
If I could cut off your hair and like wear it, I would. Like if I could just it. It's so pretty.
I don't think that
it's like so like silky and moisturized. Take very good care of your hair for me. Does that feel good?
It feels soft, doesn't it? Yo, this is what quarantine slumber party is. It
feels like a bird's nest.
She's messing with me now, and I'm like, why are you touching my hair?
It feels so. I'm sorry, it felt really good.
It does feel soft, though.
Yeah.
It's something, and he's back over there again trying to do it.
Okay, so that's one of the things I like. Go ahead.
Okay. But what about the one that you were trying to say to me earlier?
Oh gosh, what number were we on? You know, I forgot.
I don't know. It was about something about you said snacks.
Oh yeah, you eat all. No, I'm not even. Okay, so this is the thing. I sleep, eat. I wake up in the middle of the night and I eat. I do. So a lot of the kids' snacks are, gone. So I bought 2 survival packs of zebra cakes. And he thinks that he's the keeper of the zebra cakes and that everybody needs to ask permission for a zebra cake.
They do.
I just bought them on Sunday. 2 boxes of zebra cakes have disappeared. 2 boxes.
Okay, but what you're not understanding is there was 1 box for me and there was 1 box for my son.
Oh, don't even go there because you told me that they were my zebra cakes. And I said, no, one was for you, one was for him.
But you're not understanding what I'm about to tell you. He ate the other ones. I didn't eat all of them.
You're telling me Elijah ate a whole box?
Yeah. Because if I ate them, I'll just tell you I ate them.
All right, moving right along.
Because they're my damn zebra cakes.
Moving right along. Exactly. You heard that, right?
Yo,
my
look,
damn zebra cakes.
What did Jody just say? She says they are his thing. He has to have his own.
He has the whole house.
She knows. She knows.
All right, let's move right along.
I'm not making it up. I like zebra cakes. People think they're nasty, but I don't care. I like them. And guess who else likes them? Elijah. And guess what? He eats them. Listen, I just got one pack. And
yeah, because he's up your ass. He wants to be like
listen,
you. So everything you do, he wants to.
He ate a pack. He ate some, and then I said, yeah, you can have a zebra cake. So it was 2 in the 1 pack. So he ate his. So I ate my one and saved my other one there. He goes, when he's done, can I have my other zebra cake? I said, what zebra cake? You don't have a zebra cake. You ate all your 2. He says, no, that one right there that's left in there. I said, well, that's mine. Who the hell told you that was yours? And he looked at me with the strangest look, like he knew what, like it was his. I was like, dude, if you touch my zebra cake, we're gonna be in here getting our backs dirty on this kitchen floor because it's not yours. Because he thinks everything's his.
Well, I apologize. I didn't know that the zebra cake conversation was going to be so near and dear to your heart.
Because I love my zebra cakes, and nobody can have those.
Why? Because we're kind of like a zebra. Because I'm white and you're chocolate.
No, but what is a zebra? Is he really black or is he white?
I don't know. You have to count the stripes on, and if there's more black than white, then he's black, and if there's more white patches,
she said, "I don't like them," and he always loved them forever. That was the one snack I never took from his stage. Yo,
especially when you break it in half and like the whole like top of it crumbles and stays together.
I don't know why I like them. I just like them though. And I can eat them in like one standing. I can eat like probably like 6 in like one standing.
I literally was I begged him to have a competition to sit there and eat a box in front of me, and he punked out. But whatever.
Because I just didn't want him at that time.
All right, next.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Since I've been home and this coronavirus, let me think. Oh, watching you take your little sabbaticals and just spinning off and just taking rides. You just be going. I'm like, what are you doing? Just hopping in there and taking off. But now I understand because you explained it to me why you do it because you do work from home and you're in here constantly. You know what I'm saying? But since
I need motivational music, I'll put it on. And
but since Corona, you got work.
This thing together. Stay in the sun forever. Nothing's gonna stop me now.
And that. You like that? Your little bust out songs in the middle of just talking about something.
No damn dirty woman. Remember?
Yeah.
Cause I'm about to catch a case.
You wanted to catch a case on me.
Would you rather somebody flip out or just sing that Ron Isley part in that song? Cause I'm about to catch a case. Don't tell me that the shit you don't hear me handling all day long is not ludicrous.
Oh, I don't know how you do your job.
Thank you.
I couldn't do that. Then I would be fired. I would be cussing people out all day.
Oh Lord Jesus.
And I just couldn't do that job. I couldn't do it. And I'll tell you again, I couldn't do it.
So let's go back to that. You
ride and sing. Don't look, she said, and you ride and you sing, don't you, Tony?
Girl, at the top of my lungs, that bitch is Club Tony every time I get into the car. Every time. And nobody has to say what comes on my radio.
Yeah, well, that's
they
why
ain't paying for my gas. They ain't paying for my insurance. You're gonna sit your ass there and enjoy the ride. And keep it down.
You want to take a ride with me? No.
You lie. You come.
No. Sometimes I don't, and then sometimes I tell you, please do not play the music. And
yeah,
tell me I don't.
Sometimes he just wants to sit.
I just want to
see.
Sit
My
there.
problem is I'll get hooked on a song that I have to hear for whatever reason, especially like sometimes a part of a song, and I'll have to listen to it over and over and over until like I get my fill of it, and then I'm done. Like, how many times did I listen to Someday of Christmas, men walk?
Yeah, I don't even want to hear you sing it right now.
With bombs like kids play with toys. It gives me hope, even though it's Christmas song.
It sounds sad.
Someday at Christmas by Stevie Wonder. Just listen to the song, even though it's a Christmas song, and tell me if it doesn't give you hope. Like, someday Christmas, man, we're all going to come together as a people, and everything's going to be all right. We're not going to have to suffer. It lets me believe in something. Stevie.
Well, you sung us right into the damn coronavirus, okay?
I survived the coronavirus. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I know I survived.
Everybody in my family, my daughter, my son, even my parents, we all had the flu. My ass was in bed for a week.
And guess
had
who
a
didn't have
lingering
it?
cough for 3 weeks. Guess what?
Who didn't have it?
Corona.
Me.
I think I should.
You know why?
So I'm giving out free hugs for inspiration. You don't have to stay 6 feet from me. It's okay.
Oh, hell no. I tell you what.
It's all right.
I'm going to tell you this. Corona got people tripping out here. People got cabin fever. They're going crazy.
Today I was so excited. I wanted to get out of the house. I was like, let's go to the casino. I forgot that it was closed.
That's what I said, do you know that yo, why does it look like my can is floating? Oh, snap. Yo, look at it. Because it's green. Oh, yeah. Slumber party.
Slumber party.
But yeah, she's gonna talk about, yo, let's go to the casino. I'm like,
I was so excited. I was ready to burn that money. I was gonna throw it all down on Black 26. Shit.
Nah. But yo, casino, when they start to close down things that make money for them, they don't want to hear nothing. And that's just the truth. That's the truth. They don't care. When they start to close down things that make them money and bring the state money, and then on a federal level, when they start doing that, you know that something's wrong. Even if you think that they're using it for something else to do, still just the process of going through what they have to go through, you know something's going on.
I have an article that they're about to shut. The reason they haven't shut down daycares is because for all the people in the medical field that need to go and help fight the virus and be there for people, they need daycare, but they're about to shut down daycare too. So you are really going to be checked to be the unpaid babysitter, because if you think I can handle his ass while I'm working, because I'm about to catch a case.
Well, I don't care. Yo, listen, first of all,
you better care, because Bill's got to get paid.
Okay, listen, I'm old school.
Oh, don't even tell him it's a woman's job.
And I will whoop ass on some kids if you want to keep being all crazy and not listening. You gonna listen over here. I don't play them type of games. I don't care if I'm on the line. I don't care how many people don't like it. Oh, I should hit the kid. You know what? All right. I'm gonna give you Elijah.
I know he does have to get his ass whooped. He's getting in this little and it makes me mad, but I got it. I know.
I told him one more time.
One time he did lay into him and he was good, and I think that time is coming again that you're gonna have to do it again, and then he'll be good. It's just like an every 6 month thing. But is there anything you do enjoy about being home with me?
No, I do. Like if you look at it, you have more things than I did. Okay.
Well, I had some really good points.
You did good ones?
Yeah.
Because you know that I didn't even really, this was just like a wing it, so I don't know what you really have over there.
Oh.
This is not a setup show, so this is actually just like a quarantine slumber party. And
no, it was my idea. I was sick of hearing about stupid, dumb coronavirus or this or
I'm
this
sick of hearing it too.
Or that. I said that we should have a slumber party. Technically, that's all we can do. One thing I really, 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 really love is when you check up on me and ask me if I want coffee.
Oh, you like that?
I do.
That's
I do really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's
I'm sorry. Do we have to reschedule? Are you busy checking your messages?
No, because it's people that hit me on there to say something. She said only the department that opens up my job is Spectrum, and they got a letter from the government saying that they have to stay open as essential employees to sell more 5. What 5?
You're selling 5G?
Jenny, you sell 5G?
Justine, this is the reason the coronavirus even started, was because of 5G, and you're selling it?
No, we don't know that.
Justine, it's like selling crack to the babies. Babies.
I didn't know you
America.
sold. Jenny, I didn't know you sold 5G. What the hell?
Oh Lord, Juddy is gonna have to come on here.
So what do you sell? You sell the like the little towers that they be putting up, and the little, I don't know what they call. They're like pads. Like you sell those to them or to the people, and they put them up. Yeah, I don't know what you mean when you say you sell 5G. That's crazy. I didn't know that. But yeah, good thing. Okay, so you like when I bring you coffee?
I do.
So you like when I'm acting like Benson, right?
No, but I like when I don't have to get my fat ass up the stairs, put the coffee on, wait for it, sit here, make my coffee, come downstairs, because usually by the time I take 5 minutes, my phone is ringing 20 times. If I don't answer it, I get dinged for it. And it's just nice to have a break. And I appreciate you.
But the thing, I appreciate you too. But the thing is that most of the time, you know, sometimes I get very, very moody.
Yes, that's what we want to talk about.
Sometimes I like to, because you know what it is?
Moody ain't the word.
Listen, I've always been like this.
You are
sometimes,
a brat.
Sometimes I just like to beat it by myself. I just don't like to be around people. I want to be by myself. I want to listen to my own thoughts in my head. I don't want nobody saying, hey, I want this, I want that. I want this, I want that. I just want to get time to myself. It's sort of like when you say, hey, you know what? Watch them. I'm going to go take a ride to clear my mind. Okay.
That doesn't happen often. And number two, I think the reason why you can read into Elijah's shit so much is because you act like a little brat. Like, right? You are a little brat. Your little attitude, your little. You admit it. Admit it.
I don't be a brat.
I'm going to turn my back and I'm not going to hug you and watch this movie. Shawshank Redemption last Saturday. Don't even try to play me.
He said he got mad.
Don't even try to play me when you got mad and you were like, just going to turn around.
That's not
I'm not going to cuddle.
No, that's not actually what I do. I always turn there because sometimes it's just too hot and I turn the other way. But there is times that you get on my last nerve and I'll be like, yo, I'm not speaking to you. It's just because, you know, sometimes boundaries get crossed and people don't know how to sit around the boundaries. And sometimes you have to reinforce them. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't like when
your boundaries are going to be like Trump's wall. They're non-existent. So you need to get your ass on over your boundaries.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because this is a household.
We
have to function as a unit. And your little ass attitudes need to stop.
No, first of all, no. Boundaries don't have to deal with an attitude.
Because I'm a boundary
no, or they say, hey, no, I'm not doing it. If it's nothing that's dealing with your immediate everyday lifestyle, then you can't get up. You can get upset, but it doesn't really matter. It's null and void.
All right. Well, is there anything that you
like if you rub, like say you're rubbing on my head, and I say, hey, stop rubbing on my head, but you say, hey, I like it because it's soft. I'm not saying that's how I feel, but I'm just saying, give an example. You say, hey, I say, stop rubbing on my head, and you be like, well, I like it, and you keep rubbing on. You just disregard what I say.
That time your hand was super, super soft, and I kept rubbing on your hand.
And I said it hurts. Exactly. Bingo.
I was so sad. Okay, but I stopped. So, is there anything you like about being home with me, or is it just?
No, I just like being around you regardless.
Do you like hearing my stories that I got to deal with at work?
No, I don't.
They're interesting. How about the guy? This is part of a fraud ring. Really?
No, I like the ones that are real crazy. I like those. I like those ones, but continuously, no, I don't.
Justine, why don't you just move in? We'll have a little room for you. You can be our mediator.
What'd she say?
Men who show their feelings. People aren't used to that. That's the problem. This used to be my office. It got housed. I'm right directly behind him.
I would stay home until we open back up. They sell it in the department and not mine. We sell dental plans, and since doctor offices are closed, they close the departments. Yeah, that's
right. Yeah, because I was about to say you're medical billing.
Then she said
medical stuff.
They are men who show their feelings, and people aren't used to that from men. But it's natural for them to say how they feel. So go in another room until they come back around.
I always say that. He is the female and I am the male. He'll be sitting there with his little attitude and I'm the one kissing his ass so we don't fight. Okay, let me keep my mouth shut. What can I do? Oh, no. Come on now. And he's like, no.
Yeah, you can keep,
and I'm like,
yo,
bro, I want to wear the panties.
You can keep making it look like that.
No, you are moody. You do have the Gemini horizon.
But hey, you want to know something though? It's a reason why I'm acting like this. See, me.
I know I can get.
You want to know what's so bad?
I'm an intense person.
When your daughter can recognize something before an adult can.
Why you gotta bring up shit? Why you gotta bring up shit? She ain't even here.
It don't matter.
Why you gotta bring up shit? All right, this is my problem with where he's trying to go with this. My daughter gets on my damn nerves. She is lazy. She doesn't think about anybody or herself. And all she thinks she's going to do is sit around, play on the tablet, and just eat. And she gets on my damn nerves. My son, even if it's bullshit acts, every time he sees me, it's mommy, I love you. He wants to play with me. He wants to love me. And she thinks that I favor him more than I do her. The truth is, I do. I do. So guess what? I'm happy she acknowledges it because maybe she'll get on her shit. It's the truth. No, I admit it.
I'm talking about she acknowledged when she knows. She comes up to me and she, like yesterday she did it. She said, are you upset about something? If she came when she knew I was by myself. She said, are you upset at something?
After what she did to you?
What?
After what she did, you got pissed off at her? Is that yeah, because guess who told her to come up to you? Done.
Yeah.
Pop the collar.
But she does it on a normal basis. Even when you're not even, like when you get mad at her or something, she comes to me, she'll know that something's bothering me and she'll say it. And I'm like, you know why? Because children are naturally inclined to be truthful and to recognize something because adults have been tampered with.
I'm sorry, but half the time my daughter can kiss my whole entire ass because she gets on my nerves. She does. I feel like I have two 4-year-olds. Elijah does more shit than she does. I'll be outside in the yard. He's whining and grinding, raking, doing stuff. She's like,
okay, but you're not gonna understand. Okay, listen, all kids are not the same. But
I don't have a mini me. I have a mini what the F.
Yo, but the thing that I'm saying to you is, all he does stuff for is to try to get something.
Hey, at least he's nice with it.
Yeah, but that's conniving, and that's devious.
Well, beat his ass again, and then we'll feel like he's doing it because you got to understand he does love you. Every time he sees you, Dad, hey, hi.
I never said that
he follows everything you want. I think he got that little malicious bone out, or not the malicious bone, but the whole manipulating bone out of him. I don't think he does it as much as he used to, honestly.
No, I don't think he does it as usual. But that's just the point, though. Because most of the time he's like. He's just doing it to manipulate to get something out of you. The only reason he doesn't do it to me is because he knows I recognize it. You know what I'm saying? So he won't do it. That's why he always tries to get you and says, "Hey, Mom," and he pulls you to the side and tries to tell you in your ear because he knows I know that he's full of his bull crap, and I tell him, "No, get away from her and stop trying to tell your lies and manipulation, dude. Get out of here."
This is true.
And this is what he does.
This is true.
But to be honest, I love everything about you. But you do annoy you. Now listen, you do annoy me. Some of the stuff you do annoys me, and I'll admit it.
I love everything about you, but
you do annoy me with certain things you do, and there's things that I do that annoy the hell out of you. But that's just the way a relationship is, and it's supposed to grow, and you're supposed to come accustomed to people. You're supposed to have boundaries. That's what you fight with as you grow with your significant other to do what you have to do because you're fighting against what you grew up on and you're instilling. That's why they say most people that you should marry somebody that's the same background as you, as in like religion, ethnicity, because it won't cause as many problems. And I'm just being honest, like, because I studied it and it's true. But the thing is that
how does this household work? I'm Christian, he's Muslim.
Love supersedes all. Love supersedes all. Color, nationality, bullcrap.
This makes me want to break into song. Look me in the face and tell me, do you think I'm black or white? See, we gotta have these little outbursts.
You called the manipulation with Amaya. I had to eat her ass up. She's a damn con artist because of her mom babying her. Yo, see? Yeah, see?
My son gets that, my son.
It's a con artist. Yeah, and I'm telling you, I always see it.
Can you just do what I did? Just do Michael Jackson?
No, I'm not doing that. You're not going to have me out here looking like a fool.
Do you think I'm black or white?
Woo!
There you go.
You see that?
Grab the junk. Shake it around.
Yo. And you know what's so crazy? People will have to start getting very involved with this podcast. You know what I really think it is though? Because people are involved in it and they do like it. But the thing is, like, most people don't want to come on. They say they want to be a guest or they don't want to come on and be physically on a screen. A lot of people are scared to be on the screen.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'll be sitting here checking with my hair out because I haven't been to the barbershop in like 98 years and I got pretty with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. Yo, yeah. I am so witty on point with my songs tonight, dude.
But what I'm telling you, lady, because you were just, Oh, what over there?
That's my problem. This is why I can't function during the day, because I'll be like trying to work and I'll be like, oh, butterfly.
Oh, that's what you do?
Yeah, it's really hard for me to function and then multitask with the house, cooking dinner, doing laundry, cleaning, shit, litter box.
But you don't
trying to quit smoking.
Well,
why are you
really trying to make it look like that? Like you do all that, like that you're really like telling like fall tales, like right now.
No, you help me, but in my brain, it's constant. Like you got to understand, my job.
But for a woman, a woman's brain moves different.
In 19 different directions within 3.5 minutes. My job, like by the time I get done work, I'm so mentally drained. That's why I go to bed 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. This is late for me. He wanted to start later, and I was like, "Are you crazy?"
Seriously, like she does. Like she actually goes to bed, and she can go to bed at 7. She's like,
I will.
When I first met her, she used to go to bed like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I'm not.
No, I used to go to bed later.
No, you didn't.
Recently,
8 was like the latest.
My brain is just so fried, and then I think to myself, oh, I'm gonna have to adult. What the hell am I gonna do with these things that I don't even know where they came from?
She said, "Laugh my ass off. You must be an artist. Artists are scatterbrained." Juddy, she is an artist.
I am.
She does art. Yo, wow, Juddy. Yo, Juddy, you're very.
We should show Juddy the beautiful.
I'm gonna have you on the podcast, Juddy.
Juddy, we should show you that I drew all the logos.
Yes, she did.
I did. And they're pretty dope.
I told people this before when I first started.
I should go show my artwork of Oshun.
You're gonna go do it? You can get it. Well, don't.
No, I'll show you that later. Yes, I am an artist. If I could be creative all day, I would. As a matter of fact, this should be in another episode. We could talk about why I resent my dad, because I could be something right now. I could be doing something that I love and that I would be totally fulfilled and happy with the rest of my life. But why am I not doing it? Why do I handle insurance? Because
of a choice.
No.
Yeah. Because I just gave you the example. I just gave you the example of a woman that was 100 and something years old and went and did 6 years of college. And they said, "Well, what do you want to do?" And she said, "I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to show people, these young people, that I could do it at this age, and there's no excuse."
All right, let me ask you a question. At 106 years old, is she paying $300 a week for daycare? Probably not. No. Is she holding up a household and buying groceries for her family? Yes, she is. Probably not. Is she getting financial aid? Probably so. Does she have all the free time in the world to go to school? Yeah. Does she have to worry about a job, kids, house, and juggling with school? No. So when I become 106, because man, what did she have no damn babies? No 102 years old? Exactly. Excuse me. Wait, he's important. He's checking his messages.
No, you can keep talking, because this is something about what's going on.
I'm just saying, if I had the time and I didn't have a household to take care of or kids, I would go to school. I would pursue my dreams. I wouldn't worry about shit if this job is going to come through. I would go work at a job where if I could figure out how to live on $40,000, $50,000 a year, I would do it happily. I wouldn't worry about, if I don't work, all this stress and everything is in my hands, and I got to juggle and figure out how to do it. And if I don't do it, everything crashes. I would go out there and I would be a pimp, pop my collar. I would do everything. I would see everything. But unfortunately, I can't do that because I have a house to take care of. I have kids to take care of. I have a job.
Everybody has it.
But I cannot go back to school right now. So that 102-year-old woman, what did she get her degree in anyway? Gynecology? Pussy.
No, I don't know what she got in it, but I know she got it, and that was a purpose. Yo, I don't know why you laugh at people like that, because that's not even.
Because this is my thing. This is my thing. Like, I really can applaud you. I can, but there's a reason she's doing it at 102 years old. Obviously, she didn't have time. Like, I don't have time. That's probably why she had to wait till she was 102 to go back to school. Point, case, and point. Otherwise, I would go to school. I ain't got time. Obviously, her ass didn't have time till she was over 100.
No,
but so let's get it together.
But there's people out there that do that now.
Well, I can't. I cannot multitask that much in my brain.
Oh, well, okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. With all the classes and all the courses and all the licenses I have to keep up, and everything you see me doing with my job, you remember I just did all that 30 college course to make sure that all my licenses are renewed, because I can't do my job unless I'm licensed in every single state.
You talking about that thing that you had me helping you do?
Yeah.
Oh man, that thing was ridiculous.
So how do I have time from school when I constantly have tests like that for work? Plus I got to do my job. Come on. Plus, I got 2 kids. Plus, we got the house. Like, I got a diabetic ass cat. Like, who even has a diabetic cat? Like, before we got quarantined, I had to chase this guy insulin and needles. Like, my life is stressful.
Don't be mean to him, but he's not that bad anymore. He isn't. He's getting used to it. Before we used to have to scurry him from underneath the daggone, like out from underneath the bed because he was tripping. But now, like, he'll sit there and he'll come in around the time and be like, and brush against me, and I gotta give him a shot. I'm like, wow.
He was hanging on for dear life. Like, he got really, really thin, and like right at the last minute, like we found out he was diabetic. Like, the doctor was like, he's hungry because he wasn't nourishing himself.
Yeah, he was bad. He had like bones and stuff. Like
I was going to get a pottery table, and I was going to get a kiln, and I was going to get all this stuff. And this actually was supposed to be my office / craft room. I was going to set up my airbrush, all my stuff, blah, blah, blah. But now what I'm probably going to do is go and put a she shed in the back and make it half office and half art studio, so I can do whatever the hell I want to do, whenever the hell I want to do it. And I even have a little walk that I have to take, so maybe I can act like I'm back in the office again, and I can just chill.
Yo, what was that insurance company where the woman's she shed was on fire?
I don't know, it's probably State Farm.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was State Farm.
State Farm. I hate insurance. I hate insurance. Stop, dude.
But look at that. Yo, we actually took, it's like 45.54 on there. But you want to know something?
It's been the best 40 minutes of your life. Do you need me to sing a song?
No. And here he goes.
It's the parrot. Sing us a song. You're the
look at him on the green screen. Look how he's like. Look at how he's looking.
Look, he is healthy because of the insulin. This is Spencer James Watkins.
Yo, look at him, man. Like, look how he's got all the stuff on him. That's crazy.
He's a Halloween cat. Come on, parrot. I'm telling you, all I gotta do is tap my shoulder. Have you ever seen him?
I don't know. Like, yo, this is a quarantine slumber party. I don't know. I might go on a little bit longer.
Oh, I don't have anything else to talk about. I only got 2 more good things that I like about you being home. That's
Nobody burnt down your she shed chair. Yeah. That's the thing of it. I was like, what the hell is it?
The problem is I need the electric to be upgraded in the house, let alone run electric to a shed. Like, dude, this house, dear God, forgive me.
But it is what it is, man. And it's like a lot of people have a lot of stuff that they got going on in their life, and the coronavirus has. Oh, I made it. Yo, about time, Haas. What the heck are you doing, dude? Like, where were you at? Like, I don't even know where the heck you. Yeah, I don't know why it takes people so hard. You know, everybody does just like that, where they don't know how. They're like, how you get in? I'm like, what? Just go in and check. But it's easy to me, so I can't put it on everybody else. I'm sorry about that. But I'm glad you made it. I appreciate it. Now you in there, you and Juddy up in there looking crazy, and we can go on and get it rocking. We'll probably go. I'll go to about 50. I'll go to 50.
So, do you want me to tell you the last 2 things that I enjoy about you being home? Because I only have 2 more.
All right, good.
The last thing is that I like when I hear you cracking up by yourself and you're like, and then I come in here and it's black and you're just sitting there by yourself cracking up. I think it's hysterical.
Yeah, I'll be having people crying on there.
And I like how you walk around the house making up raps. Like, I grab a broom, clean the room, and then I'm sweeping, and then y'all be peeping. And shit just gets, those 16 bars of straight fire. Just straight fire.
I gotta
Spencer James Watkins, insulin pen. Come over here, and you'll get 10.
I said I couldn't figure this out, ever made it happen. Yo, go ahead, E.
What
That's
up,
right.
Roz?
Yo, go ahead, E. E.
Go ahead, E.
Ezra know what he doing. He be knowing.
Popping collars on these bitches since 83.
Ezra be knowing what he be doing, man. That's how you do it.
It is.
You gotta love it, man. Tell him I said what's up too, Oz, man. That's my man. I mess around and have him on the show one day.
The next time we come online, we're going to be talking about the Corona baby boom. So while y'all are sitting in the house, what else are you sitting on?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Facts. You heard it here first. I'm trademarking that.
I'm not. Yo, you know they already.
Wait, whoa! You're not what?
They already trademarked it.
You're not.
I'm not talking about that baby boom thing.
Oh.
I'm not talking about that. But look, you know that if you look up the trademark thing, I looked on there. Corona, yo, there's people that have trademarked anything that you could possibly think of. what you just said, it's already on there. Like people have actually
coronavirus baby boom.
Yeah.
Get your birth control. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
That's so crazy that people are really doing it.
No, I think that I don't even know. I think you need that space apart though.
What?
Because it's not going to be all fun times because you got my damn nerves going to break, a lot of divorces and stuff. Sometimes I love you. I just really want to strangle you. Like I want to take you by your little star rope and just put a knot around your neck and just.
You'll be all right though. Because you know what? Sometimes you run me wild and I'll be wanting to snap and go crazy.
'Cause I'm about to catch a case. Say it one time. It'll make you feel good.
Yo, you want to know something? Hey, y'all, but this is what we're going to do. You know what? Since we can't go outside, how about we just hit the streets of New York real quick?
Times Square.
Times Square.
Stay 6 feet away from the other people.
He said
Social
the virus
distancing.
has been trademarked in 2006.
The virus been trademarked since the 80s. It's been on the Lysol.
No, the 60s.
The Lysol.
No, Haas, I'm not talking about. No, you're talking about a patent. That's a patent. I'm talking about trademark. Like they can make T-shirts and stuff all over.
Like I survived the coronavirus.
And people just did it because it says that when you look on the trademark site, it shows the date that they trademarked it, and that's what they're doing. I'm like, yo, people are really going and doing this crazy stuff. Like they don't care. They're gonna get bread off it. Like everybody sees like whatever state versus the world. People don't understand that that the dude Wallow 267. That dude gets paid off for everybody's shirt that does that.
I'm going to make a shirt for my cat. My cat survived the coronavirus with his diabetic hands. Look at him in the background.
You want Las Vegas? Oh, we can go to Las Vegas for you.
Let's go to China.
Yeah, the patent, man. I'm telling you, because they're crazy with that stuff, man. It's a trademark. They cool with that, like, and people are gonna get their money off it. But when you patent something, that's hard as hell to do. And yeah, they had that shit patented a long time ago. They're tripping. And everybody around here been running around with the coronavirus and didn't even know they had it. They thought they had the flu and couldn't even shake it. I got checked at the store today. Dude was like, behind the tape, man, please.
I'm telling you, Jody, I think I had the coronavirus. I really do. Because everybody was sick in 37 years. I don't believe in the flu shot. I got sick.
Yeah, I didn't get sick at all.
And I had that nasty cough for like 3 weeks. What are you doing, Pops?
Yo, Jay, I'm about to do the Las Vegas strip for you. I'm gonna do a Las Vegas strip. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what. And then once everybody kept saying that, it was crazy that I don't understand like why.
What are you doing?
I didn't get it because I was in a house full of people that had it.
Because you were hiding down in your podcast room. And you were spraying a bottle of Lysol a day to the point where we almost died, so you couldn't get sick. And you know, keeping up on your screw too was 3 showers.
No, it's not 3. It's 2.
I mean, we were all sick. It was 3.
Oh, because I don't want to touch.
Shit, we've been talking for a long time.
I know. I don't be trusting like people. Like when people are sick, like I don't play with people like that. Like I really actually just want to just be safe. Like I don't like to get sick. Like that's why. Like remember when I got sick and you were like, "Hey, why are you acting like such a baby?" I'm acting like such a baby because I'm not used to get sick and I don't like being sick. That's why I don't get sick.
Hello, who likes being sick? Doesn't mean you have a reason to act like a baby.
Oh yes, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna act like a baby.
So anyway, what is this that we're doing?
Yeah, but yeah, we're
so questions and answers. Coronavirus sleepover. Points to take home. Somebody gets on your nerves, tell them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk shit.
Tell them.
Don't get in the middle of them ordering from Amazon Prime every 2 days.
Yo, it's a package every single day.
Yo, Amazon Prime is my world.
You have
They cannot leave or stop operating. It's like their medical staff. I need my shopping.
You have to be able to withstand people, even if they're not thinking the way you're thinking. Even if they're annoying you, you have to be slow to anger. Love your significant other. Try to be better every single day. And that's it. He said, it's self-quarantine, Tony. First off,
it doesn't have an IE. Second off, self-quarantine. He took my office and shunned baby over there in the corner. So my whole shit got taken. So I can't self-quarantine because right behind here, this green screen, 2 feet away is my office.
You'll be all right.
So I would self-quarantine, but everybody takes my shit because I'm just sitting here and all I am is the workhorse. Lonnie don't give a shit. Elijah don't give a shit. Nobody cares.
Why would you feel like that?
Because y'all sitting around doing nothing while I'm working, and it makes me angry.
Well, nobody asked you to work from home.
Cause I'm about to catch it. All right, we gotta end this.
Yo, have you ever
I cannot.
Have you ever got stabbed with a plastic pick? That's what happened. But seriously, on the note, because we're gonna end it. This was kind of fun. But I usually have a structure, but this was just off the whim, going crazy. But everybody that came through, I thank you for coming through, visiting the Weekly Skeem podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's Mansa Musa, Annette Gio, my co-host, and guess what? Please like, share the video, and try to get with us on all the platforms. And we have a group on Facebook. It's called the Weekly Skeem Podcast. It's a group and a like.
Word, Justine. Word to your moms. What? I am represent. She said you're representing right now. Hard body. I'm representing. You ain't got to work from home. But guess who out here grinding? Ain't got to worry about not being able to go into work. Everybody fed with damn zebra cakes.
Oh, you'll be all right.
Tuna fish and friggin' noodles.
Yo, you don't know about the hookup.
That jailhouse special.
That thing's good.
Shit is real.
Okay, but thank you, everybody. We're out of here until next week. But I might go on live a little bit later.
Friends.
We'll see y'all later, man. The Weekly Skeem Podcast.
Remember, 6 feet.
And the
Stay 6 feet from everyone. And get hand sanitizer. Spencer James, tell him.
But you can't be 6 feet while you're in the bed.
Oh.
Baby boomers.
I'm done.
See y'all.
I'm done. Spencer James. Goodbye.